The pumpkin spice smoothie is a nice little festive smoothie that you could start your day off with. You could have it as an afternoon snack or even a dessert. So the basic ingredients for the pumpkin spice smoothie, our liquid is going to be almond milk. Our thickener is going to be Greek yogurt. Our fruit is going to be some frozen bananas. And then we're also adding some great canned pumpkin. And then for those spices, pumpkin pie spice and a little bit of honey for sweetener. Now, again, if you wanted to use this as a recovery smoothie or even as a meal, you could add in some protein powder, anywhere from 1 tablespoon up to 1/4 cup, or you could add some dry milk, and that would give it that additional protein, give you a little bit extra calories, and maybe fill you up a little bit. And here's a quick tip when you are having smoothies as a meal or even as a snack. Make sure that when you're drinking the smoothie, take your time, don't gulp it down. The human body takes really anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes to acknowledge what goes into our stomach to our brain to tell us that we're full. So if you take a smoothie and you gulp it down, you're actually going to be hungry pretty quickly after having that smoothie. But if you can take the smoothie, put it in a glass with a straw and sort of sip it slowly, it will allow your body time to acknowledge the fact that you're consuming the smoothie and you will be full. That's a great way to add smoothies to your diet without adding a lot of extra calories, because you're going to use a smoothie maybe as a meal replacement or as an addition to your meal, but you're not going to be hungry 20-30 minutes later. So let's get going making our pumpkin smoothie. So like we do with all our smoothies, we're going to make sure we use our liquid. So here's our almond milk. And then we're going to put in our frozen bananas. Remember, always want to put the milk and then the frozen items in first. Now, if we were using ice cubes, you probably would want to grind up the ice a little bit. Next, we're going to add our Greek yogurt and our pumpkin. So we'll add our thickener after we've added our fruit and our liquid. We're going to add our Greek yogurt as our thickener. This is plain Greek yogurt, because remember, the sweetener is going to come from the honey and from the pumpkin spice. And now we're going to add our canned pumpkin. This is also a great way to use any leftover canned pumpkin you may have. And you actually, if you had leftover canned pumpkin from Thanksgiving and had frozen it, you could just pop it frozen right into the smoothie mixture. It would make it even frothier. Finally, we're going to add our honey for our sweetener. And our spices, our pumpkin pie spice. So I'm going to zip this up in the blender and join me back in a minute or so and we'll see what it tastes like. So here we are, we finished up blending our pumpkin spice smoothie, and here's the finished product. I have to tell you, it smells and tastes just like a piece of pumpkin pie, but without all of the added fat, calories, and sugar. This probably by far is one of my favorite smoothies. And again, to add a little bit of extra zip to it, you could add extra cinnamon to it. You could also, for the added protein, add a little bit of protein powder, and you're good to go as a recovery smoothie. Highly recommend this one. Enjoy for this festive occasion.